What is up, guys? Week3n here doing another SPL picks. This will be for week 6, as you can see on the screen. I have not looked at the matchups this week yet, so this will be my first look at the matchups. See how many we can get right this week. I think out of all the people who've been making videos and predictions, I have the highest percentage, not by much. I think I'm at like 45%, which really is not good, but winning, whatever. So here we go. First matchup is Soar versus Randozos. While Soar is not really doing exactly as well as expected, Randozos isn't the best. They are actually looking pretty strong in my opinion. With their changes and everything, I think if you give them a few months, they'll be competing. Like, they already compete. They don't get stomped every game, but they're not really contenders for a top spot. So Soar winning this match. Eager versus Denial. This is a huge match this week. Period. Done. Huge match. Denial's looking really strong now that Mask is back on the team. Eager's looking really strong just because everyone's fucking killing it. Zatman, Best, Aurora, fucking Envious. They're just killing it. They're all killing it. So here, this is like the hardest matchup for me. So like, period. Out of all the matchups I've done, I'm really just kind of winging this. I want to say split because both teams, like I said, are good. Both teams have a chance at making LAN. I really feel like this is Denial's like do or die. Like, if they lose this matchup, there's a good chance they aren't making LAN, and if Eager loses it, that could put them in a place where they might not end in top 3. So I'm just gonna go with the split. I can't pick one or the other. If I really think that one of them is gonna show up and one of them isn't, but I don't know who that is, so I'm gonna go with the split. Luminosity versus ALG. ALG's looking stronger. They replaced Mr. Makey, or put in Mr. Makey, sorry, for Dare to Care. But LG I'm waiting for them to start playing, dude. It's hard to keep picking them every week because they're really, really underperforming. But, you know, it's that point of the split where teams realize, like, okay, time to start winning if we want to make LAN. And LG, XC9 is that kind of team where they realize, like, all right, no more fucking around. Let's get shit together. And then they start winning. So I have my chips on Luminosity. Fnatic versus Leftovers, another close match. Drills is a god, but you really don't know how this is gonna go. Going the split. Cringe Crew versus Torpedo Gaming. I'm going Cringe Crew. I've had a lot of faith in them. I feel like they should win. Panthera versus Dig. Dig is looking stronger, but Panthera is just beast mode. Period. Done. You always pick Panthera. Mistake if you don't pick Panthera. Paradigm versus Hungry for More. Paradigm is the 2nd seed in Europe. I expect them to maintain that very easily. So I have Paradigm. We have Dig versus Hungry for More. Like I said, Dig is looking strong. While they're not like a top seed, they're not like number 1 or 2. They are really not looking bad. They're looking good. So I'm gonna pick Dig. With Dig. Enemy versus Envious. Enemy wins this. There's a very good chance they end up in 1st, maybe 2nd seed. Envy wins this. They start to have a chance at making LAN. However, Envy just swapped every role but mid. So their solo went to jungle, their ADC went to solo, their support went to ADC, and their jungle went to support. I don't see that working simply because the only positive that came out of those roster swaps, or those position swaps, sorry, is Cyclone being back in the solo lane. Cyclone's a god. He will carry out of that solo lane. Will he be able to carry the entire team? I don't know. I'm going with Enemy. I have to go with Enemy. Enemy's just been killing it. Enemy versus Soar. Enemy, once again, they've been killing it, but this is a back-to-back set. So they play Envy, and then they play Soar. 2 fucking hard matches. I'm going with a split here against Soar. I really think Enemy needs to show up and prove that they are the top team right now. Then we got Envy versus Randozos. Envy loses this. Their chance of making LAN is done. They're just gonna be in one of those positions where they fucked up because they need to pick a roster and just fucking practice with it and just stick with it and go and build some synergy, because the swapping around is not gonna work. So if they lose this match, it's over for them. No LAN chance. They better beat Randozos. Have Envy beating Randozos. Paradigm versus Torpedo. Like I said, Paradigm 2nd seed. If it's not Panthera playing Paradigm, then Paradigm's probably gonna win. And there are my picks for the week. A lot of rough matches this week. Like, you have so many matches that potentially could go either way. We'll see what ends up happening. I'm really interested to see Enemy and Envy. I'm really interested to see Eager and Denial. I think those are the big matches of the week. We will see what happens. Hopefully these picks help you guys get some picks right. I feel like this might be one of those weeks that are rough, but we'll see. Have a good week, guys, and I'll be back next week with some more picks.